Hi, this is Brenda, your Pampered Chef consultant, and I am going to show you how to make the taco ring. The taco ring is a great way to have a nice looking appetizer, and you can put any stuffing in it. Obviously, I'm going to do a taco stuffing, so let's get started. I have already cooked my 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I used our mix and chop to get it into the chunks that we have, and then I used our scoop and drain to drain out, or to get all the meat out without getting all of the grease out. And you can see it did a pretty good job of not having too much of the grease in there. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of our Southwest seasoning. You can use taco seasoning, but I love the Southwest. It has a little more kick to it. And I'm using our big adjustable measuring spoon. We have 2 sizes. A small one, it's a set. The small one goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon to a full teaspoon, and this one goes from a teaspoon to a tablespoon. I love them. You just have to pick up the 2 pieces, and that's all you need. I measured out 2 tablespoons of water in the mini Easy Read measuring cup. And then this is our 2-cup Easy Read measuring cup. And the reason it's Easy Read, I can look from the top. I don't have to do my aerobics trying to get down to eye level to see if it works, if it's the right amount. And then I'm just going to mix those things up. And I'm using our mix and scrape, so you can see there's a bowl type, so it's like a spoon. Okay, so I'm going to put that to the side, and we are going to do our ring. I'm going to be using our stackable cooling rack, so you can get for 1, or you can get 2 of them, and then the feet actually just go right into these corners. But the reason I need to use this is I need to get my pizza stone above, because I'm going to be using crescent rolls and have it over the side. So this is a stone that's at least 20 years old. I have done lots of rings, and you can see that in here. This is obviously an older stone. You can see on the back, that's what it looks like on the older stones. The newer stones have a wave pattern to them. And the newer stones, actually the pizza stones have handles on them and have a ridge on the back so that you can put on your pizza crust or your pizza and after it's been preheated, and it won't go off the back. But with these older ones, you can't preheat them. You just put your whatever your pizza on, or in this case the ring, and you just put it straight in the oven. You can it's one of those things you can kind of hear that it is nonstick. They say the worse it looks, the better it cooks. This cooks awesome. So our stones actually come out a tan. They come with a tan, very porous, but then the more you use them, the more seasoning it gets. And one of the best ways to season your stones is with crescent rolls. I love this with the crescent rolls. You know, a lot of times if you're using a metal pan, the crescent rolls will burn on the bottom. Not with stoneware. It's an even heat, and so it's going to be the same color on the top as on the bottom, so you're not going to have the burned bottom crusts. Okay, we're going to get started. And I have 2 packages of the crescent rolls, and we're going to break them apart at the perforations. And so, you know, crescent rolls are, I don't know if you call them greasy or, you know, whatever, but this is part of the reason that crescent rolls are a great way to season your stone. So I'm just going to let the crescent roll, I'm going to start with the longer side is going to go towards the middle. And I'm just going to layer these And I've done a brunch with the crescent rolls in a ring shape. All kinds of different things. It was the hot thing there for a while for Pampered Chef parties. No, where's my other one? Oh, right in front of me, sorry. So I like showing you how to use our products, not just showing you the products. I love showing you recipes, and I love to use all of our products, so that's why I like doing the recipes for you. And I when I was a consultant before, I did make this at several parties. It's a fun technique. And you can go to, I will post the recipe, but the recipes all over Pinterest and the Pampered Chef website. That one kind of fell apart, didn't it? Okay. So now that we have our ring there, I'm just going to grab our baker's roller, and I'm going to spread this. Make a nice little shelf there so I can put our topping on there. Okay. So we're going to leave the center open, and later on I'm going to do some chopped lettuce and then put our salsa in the middle. Get our toppings here, and I'm going to grab our largest scoop, and that just helps to get even distribution of our mixture here. And with if you're doing brownies or cookies, if you have even distribution using a scoop like this, it's going to be better outcomes. You're not going to have some darker or some lighter cookies. I actually love cookies on our stoneware because, like I said, it doesn't burn on the bottom. You get the same color on top as the bottom, and even if I do, I very, very rarely use a metal pan, but if I do, it's very, very temperamental. And 1 minute you could have a great cookie, and the next time you look, it's burned. So, okay. It kind of went all over, but that's okay. As I go to bring these over, I'm going to stuff the filling back in. So I'm just bringing the crescent rolls over and kind of tucking them in the middle there. And then this is going to go in the oven for about 25 minutes at 375. And then we'll come back and actually while it's cooking, I'm going to make some salsa. And when it gets out, we will add some chopped lettuce and serve it up. And you can see, I've laid all that crescent roll out, and then now all of that grease, or whatever we want to call it, is now on this stoneware. And then I'm going to cook it, so it's just going to bake it in, and that's why my edges are so dark on this piece of stoneware. Okay, so there we go. This is ready to go in. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, it's going to go in, and so then I will be back and we will do some salsa. Okay, so while the taco ring is cooking, let's make some salsa. I'm going to use our manual food processor. And it calls for a small red onion, but I had a really big one, so I'm putting in 1/4 of an onion. And then I am going to de-seed a jalapeno pepper. If you can see this. I'm just going to cut it, and then we don't want all the seeds because that's where the spices are, and I'm not really a spicy person. Love salsa, but I don't need the spice. So, get those seeds out of there. And then I'm going to cut these into thirds and put them into our manual food processor. And I need 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to leave them whole while I chop them up here. So I'm going to peel them. This is comes with our garlic slicer. This is our peeler. Just gonna put our garlic in there and just twist it, and our garlic is now peeled. How easy was that? And there's our second one, all peeled, ready to go. And I have some cilantro here, and I'm going to use an old pair of our kitchen shears, but we have kitchen shears and professional shears. I'm just going to cut up my cilantro using one of our prep bowls. This is our 1 cup prep bowl, and you can, it has a lid, so I use these all the time, and you're going to see that I measured out my salt and put it in one of these. Like I said, I use these all the time. They're always in my dishwasher because I love them. And they come in a set of 6 with lids, so if you can store things in your refrigerator with them. Put in our salt. I used the smaller of the measuring spoons, and this one's the one that goes from 1/8 of a teaspoon to a full teaspoon. Measured out our salt. We need some lemon juice. Take half of a lemon and put it in our citrus peel, or citrus, whatever, citrus juicer. And look at all that juice that's coming out of there. You get all of the juice out of it. And we're going to start by mixing up all of that. Make sure I have everything here. So, like I said, it's a manual food processor, so all you do is pump it. And this does not go in the dishwasher. You don't want to get any water in it, so it's just a rinse it off, or just with a cloth. I measured out our grape tomatoes in this easy read measuring colander, so you can see that it was 2 cups, so I measured it up to there, and then rinsed it out, so you can measure and rinse and go right to your prep. Okay, put in the rest of the tomatoes, and this is done. Okay, a little too much in there. Put the rest, and put that down there so we can get some more of that in there. Okay. Our salsa's done. Doesn't that look yummy? Okay, so when that taco ring comes out, I will be back and we will finish this all up. Okay, you can see that the taco ring is out, and I am going to put a bed of lettuce in the middle and then put our salsa. I put our salsa into a 2-cup prep bowl. And again, it comes with a lid. The 2-cup prep bowls, I believe there's 2 in a set and they come with lids. But I wanted to show you a couple different ways that I do it my lettuce. Now, this is our new rapid prep mandolin, and if you haven't seen the specifics of this, I have other videos. I just want to show you how fast this can work. So I'm just going to put it on a 4, and then the French fry cut. I just did a little bit because I want to show you another way, but there is our cut lettuce. Really easy. And then another way is to take our salad chopper, and I just have my lettuce right in my, this is a small batter bowl. And I'm gonna actually chop lettuce, like this says, is a salad chopper, but I very rarely use it for salad. So there's your chopped lettuce. So either way, you can do it. There's our bed of lettuce that people can take off. And then I'm just going to put our salsa in the middle. And there is our taco ring. If you have any questions about any of the products I have used, please let me know. Have a great day.